I didn't want to go to the mid because I saw Kanka there. So I could maybe either TP top or take that bottom left big camp and then TP top.
How about this one? Right here.
The ancients,
Yeah.
probably good spot, yeah.
You have a Battle Furry, right? Like, that's your privilege. Battle Furry, I can farm the Asian really fast. Like, that makes a lot of difference, right? Getting Asian, so
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out little things because it really matters. It really matters.
No, I honestly appreciate whatever you're pointing out. That's definitely like things I'm going to keep in mind moving forward.
And so you're now we saw Spectre doing this, right? You should go hit him, okay? Like right now you should go hit him. And why is that right answer? If I have to ask you, why do you think we have to hit Spectre instead of farming?
I mean, the reason I didn't hit him because I thought his desolate damage he could just man up on me.
Okay. Okay.
If I went to trade here, I would come on top with the trade.
I mean, what I'm saying is, if you hit Spectre 3 times with your right click, don't even need to like kill him or anything. If you hit him 3 times, he's gonna lose a lot of mana. Yeah, he's gonna lose a lot of mana. He cannot haunt. Like everything will get messed up. And I guarantee that the Spectre is never ever strong enough to fight Anti-Mage with Battle Furry. It's not at this time. Spectre is never strong enough unless he has like Manta Style plus Abyssal Blade. He just can't. He just so. I'm not even saying that you should go ham on him. Yeah, but just hit him 3 times, make him back out, and do whatever you do. So that was another thing that should be pointed out. Because
I was scared of him, basically because he was like 5'2". Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, and it's just by paying attention to the minimap. This is like risk-free thing, right? There's no risk for us to go close to Spectre. Like no risk within the minimaps I mentioned here. Nobody is backing him up. I'm not even gonna try to kill him. I'm gonna hit him 3 times, make his life miserable, and then go back and do whatever I do. The small things that also will make difference in the long term. Okay, so gonna go here. You're gonna farm. Okay, you're gonna TP to the shrine. I mean TP to the outpost.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This is no. Okay. The small things that you can fix from the next game. Nope. This is a no. So what do I see in the minimap? What do I see? Yeah, everybody is mid, right? Like, this is just so clear. So after killing the jungle crypts right here, it's too bad that they had no large crypt. Don't go to tier 1. Just don't. Like, how about just walk right here and blink here and farm here. Farm. That's like aggressively farming. The definition of aggressive farm. And isn't that way too good? Like, if you just think about it. Like, he's gonna get the tower, like, right? Beastmaster will get the tower by himself. He doesn't need you. He just doesn't need you. Yeah. And this guy is even sending his bird to provide a vision. So what I'm saying is, like, instead of this is a waste of time. I can just say it. It's a waste of time. You never do this as Anti-Mage. Whenever you get Battle Furry, no. If you got Battle Furry, you should be hitting the jungle camps, 100%, 24/7. You should be in your lane crypts or the jungle camps. But it's like, yeah, it's not optimal. That's what I want to say. So now what do you do? Now you're just standing here, trying to decide. You go for another. Yeah, again, this is a no thing. Yeah, this blink right here could have been. Yeah. Also, you're thinking about TP. I don't know what you're thinking, but yeah, no. This blink right here is something that should be considered as almost life losing. Like, you're gonna die. No.
Yeah.
They fortify, and imagine that you did what I just told you. You would have farmed the jungle camp that is double stack right here, farm here, and maybe cut the wave here, go here, go here, go here, and then bam, you have Manta Style. But because you were too focused on dealing tower damage, you hit the tower, you got the lane grace, but now, like, I'm kind of lost, right? I'm kind of stuck. I feel very slow. Like, I don't know what's wrong, but I'm slow. That's what I feel. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, there's some heroes. I'm gonna fight again, but what I'm saying is this is not good. This fight is not good. Nothing good is gonna happen if you fight like this. Yeah. Gonna have to go back to the base. Another waste of time. Just keep watching. Okay. Just run away. Use the Abyssal Blade. From that. Well, we don't have TP scroll, so it doesn't matter. We're just gonna be sticking here. What do you do here? Okay, right choice. No. Yeah, this is no. May I ask you why? What made you to TP? What was your thinking process when you TP to the? Yeah.
I felt like if we possibly got 3 kills here, we wouldn't be able to, like, yeah, it was basically me thinking, like, if my Beastmaster dies and then, like, CM dies, they're going to take the bot tower. But I was hoping my participation would defend bottom.
Okay. What I'm saying is, the Anti-Mage, this is about understanding the power spike, right? You only have Yasha.
Yeah.
You don't have Manta Style, so
that's not that same.
It's like if you ever get silenced by DP, just one silence, you're gonna die, right? You don't have Manta Style.
Yeah.
You're not gonna burn their mana. You cannot use Blink Manta, burn out their mana. Ultimate, no, that's not gonna happen. And even Sand King was dead, right? So at this point, if I was playing Anti-Mage, what should have been my mentality is I don't care about anything in the world. I only care about the gold. I need the gold because I need the Manta Style as soon as possible to actually put up the team fight. Because if you did, everything is slightly better of all the things that we mentioned. Like you actually would have got the Manta Style. You would have got more gold, you know, the Manta Style, and you could have put up some good team fight. But no, you're not strong enough to do anything. So even if okay, let's see what happens. I'm actually curious, but I don't think you're gonna perform that well. Like you're gonna get nothing here. Okay, you blink in because you did it, and now what you do? Yeah. So I think this is something that I can just mention again. Your playstyle is very, very aggressive. Again, I can respect that. You can make it work, but we just gotta understand the timing, the power spike, and whether it is safe or not. And you can do that by just thinking before doing anything, and that's not easy, right? And we can only get better by just watching replays over and over. Oh, we did it wrong. I should have done this. It's all about just training. Everything has to be in your muscle memory. But I know that, just as a player, I just know that this TP was wrong. Okay, 28 minute, 29 Manta Style. So that's bad, but can't do anything about it. We just gotta play. So you now want to get a Basher, of course. So you kill something, I get it. Good job. That's what you do. Spectre with the visual is pressuring you. We're gonna lose a tower. We're gonna lose a Rex. Well, no. Okay. Well, was there any reason that you were saving for the goal at this point? I just wanted to ask you. Like right now, you TP here, right? And you didn't even bother to purchase any items, so.
Yeah, I think the right move should have been to get the Basher.
Yeah.
But I think I was in a rush. I was like, oh no, I have to go save the Rex. But
okay.
Yeah. I was hoping that Sand King would have been already on top of the goal.
I see.
But, yeah.
I was just wondering if you had something else in your mind, like you were saving too much.
No, it's just yeah.
Because there are some anti-mages that just prefer getting Scotty and be extra tankier. I've seen that happening, but
Like I was having a debate whether I should like Abyssal next or something else.
Mhm.
But I think like that's why I just saved a bit extra. But then I was like, no, that's definitely what item that I need.
I agree. This is an Abyssal game. You need to get an Abyssal Blade. So you're getting the right choice, but how? A lot of fights are happening everywhere. All right, they're actually feeding you a lot of kills. So even at this point,
Yeah, so they end up needing a lot.
interesting. Yeah, very very interesting game. So even at this point, okay. So here's actually what I wanted to. Small things that it's a habit. This is a habit that you just have to have. Small things, but this will eventually win the game.
Yeah.
So even without just, I don't know what's going on in this game because I never see you clicking heroes. Like, we're fighting here, we see Warlock in the minimap, you see him, and you just sort of, yeah, this is what you just blinked in, right? And what I'm saying is, you should always start doing this. Like, click this guy.
Check his item.
Yeah, of course I have to check his items. I'm saying these things. Hello?
Yeah, I can do this stuff.
Yeah, he has a Glimmer Cape. This was my prediction. Even without clicking him, I knew that this guy was gonna have a Glimmer Cape. So we have a free inventory slot, right? Like, you're gonna get a Basher, but you don't even need Magic Stick anymore. Or you don't even need, you should have gotten a Dust. Right here, this should have been Dust of Appearance, and that makes a kill difference eventually. I'm gonna tell you. So yeah, always get your habit, and we can always arrive to the conclusion of that we need to get Dust by only clicking the enemy heroes. If you're not clicking anything, we gain no information that this guy's a Glimmer Cape, then we don't get Dust. Then how do we win the game? We just can't, right? So 6K, 7K Antimage player will do that. Trust me, they always do that, and they always surprise me. So you should have definitely started doing it, because I think it was after this fight where the enemy team started using Glimmer Cape, and I thought you guys might lose a kill. Was it this one? Like, you're here and someone got Glimmer Caped. Oh, he just died. Never mind. So I saw it. It was something that I didn't see it. Okay, right here. Yes, Spectre just got Glimmer Cape by someone. I don't know who that was. Was it Quap? Yeah, it was Quap. Quap had a Glimmer Cape. Interesting. So if the game turns out like this, like you getting triple kill at that hour, interestingly, the game is still winnable. Like, so what I'm gonna say is, when I said the game was over, maybe that was from my standard. From my standard, the game was over.
Right.
Yeah.
That they want to mistake.
Yeah.
They play well.
But yeah, at this point, if you play perfect from this point, I'm certain that the game is still winnable. You're level 25. They just fed you 4 kills. It's only 8k global gold difference. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, after this point, it was like purely my mistakes, like that I lost. I feel.
Okay.
Like, I agree that at this point, like after that last basically set of kills, like I feel like I was like, okay, I'm confident we can win. And then I make a mistake where I don't know what it was, but my brain just wasn't processing it right.
Okay.
I kept like every time I got X back by Kunka, I meant it before the silence from DP, and that's how it happened. It happened 2 times.
Yeah. So here's something that we should talk about. So you bought Vanguard right away, right? So you got a Basher. I fully agree with this item. You need Basher, but so this is what you should be doing. This is what I always do. What I have done. What do I do after Abyssal? I'm asking you. What do you do after Abyssal? What does that do?
Abyssal, like the way, at least from the last 2 games, like an Abyssal is like a big card. So I would want to like get a pick off like after getting an Abyssal Blade.
So this is like something that players do a lot in the lower mid bracket. They just autopilot things. So of course you had your own reason, but what I'm saying is, they just do it. They just get Abyssal Blade. Like 90% of the time, if this was Anti-Mage, someone else Anti-Mage in your game, they just get Abyssal Blade and they think, oh, I get to become stronger. But what I'm saying is, we need to think about designing the game from this point until the end of the game. How do I win? How do I win this game? Or better ask, how do I die during the team fight? If I ever die during the team fight, like, it doesn't matter if I have Abyssal Blade or not. If I just die, I die and I lose the game, right? So what I'm saying is, if you have an Abyssal Blade, you need to think about, you need to be a little crazy about like making the scenario. Okay, in a team fight, if I see Spectre, I'm just gonna blink in, cast Abyssal Blade, Manta Style, blah 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 blah, ultimate, he's dead, then we win the game. If that's the scenario that's gonna happen, then you're gonna win. But what I'm saying is, it's gonna be very challenging. It's gonna be very challenging for you to spot Spectre, miss position, blink in, Manta Abyssal, and ultimate of course is gonna die, but the enemy team is not stupid. They're not gonna let you do that. They have ultimate from Warlock, Kunkka, there's like Quab, DP. They're not gonna let you to kill Spectre that easily. It's like playing chess, and if you kill Spectre, that's a checkmate. So it's not that easy for you guys to pull that out. So what I'm saying here is, at this point, if I was an Anti-Mage, getting the Basher was the right thing. But before getting Abyssal Blade, I probably would have considered getting BKB, because
after the game ended, after the game ended, I had that realization.
Yeah.
And after the game ended, I looked back at it. I was like, man, like what I lacked really was like a BKB that I didn't have.
And I'll tell you right now, that's like literally the only difference between 6K and 3K MMR players. So if I were you, I would have 100% out of getting BKB and I would have done it. I would have done it, seriously. I would have done it. But players in 3K, they rarely do it. And players in 6K, they do it because they think about they don't care about making their hero strong because they have no. They think about winning the game. How I win this game is I have to survive in the team fight, and even if I survive in the team fight, even if we win the game, like we win the team fight, that really isn't the end of the game. We need to get another Roshan. I don't know. I didn't really check the timer, but to really push the high ground and win the game, we need to expect that after winning the team fight, the enemy team will try to buy back and try different high ground, but to actually win the 100%, we need to win the fight and we need to go to Roshan. At one point, we need the Roshan. And BKB really allows you to do it, because if you get Abyssal Blade, that's like saying, I am guaranteed to kill at least one of them in team fight. I'm gonna fucking kill them, and like that's it. That's the game winning condition. If I kill any one of them, then we win the team fight. But what BKB is, like, of course, you don't power spec as much as Abyssal Blade, but you still have Basher. So if you blink in Manta Style, keep hitting something, I'm sure this is going to proc, and it's very threatening. But with BKB, you become unkillable, right? Spectre is like mostly magical damage, and he had a Diffuser Blade last time. So it's all about magical damage. If you get BKB, like you take 0 damage from Mana Burn, from Diffuser Blade. The only way Spectre kills you is by just right-clicking you. He does not even have Manta Style, right? So it's like, it's not going to happen. Quap's ultimate is pure damage. Yeah. And
one question I had.
Yep.
So similar to what you said, like the BKB is what allows me. My thought process with Abyssal Blade, like at least pretty much whenever I play Anti-Mage, the thought process with Abyssal is I get it with a surprise like kickoff. That's when I go Roche afterwards. Okay. That's usually how I kind of always set it up. Get Abyssal, pick off like a core hero, like when they don't expect it, go Roche. And I don't know, like, tell me what you think about that. And my other question is, would it be too crazy of an idea to buy, what's it called? Not Shadow Blade, but the Silver Age against the Spectre here? Is that too insane of an idea?
Wait, what was the item? What was the item that you said? What was the item that you just said? I didn't hear you.
Silver Age.
I'm sorry, the sound is breaking out too much. Hello?
Yeah, I don't know if you can still hear.
Yeah, I can hear you, but like there's a background, I don't know, it's like, yeah. Can you say that one more time, the item?
Silver Edge?
Oh, Silver Edge! Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too crazy. That's too crazy. What I'm saying is that really isn't your job. I mean, if you want to get Silver Edge, like, I get your logic, but what I'm saying is Anti-Mage already has Blink, right? So, why not just... I mean, okay, so you're thinking about breaking the Spectre's passive.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is that's good. I get it. That's good, but Well, if you break his
And
passive,
ideally,
yeah.
it's not me doing that. Ideally, it's like my Beastmaster or like someone else.
So if someone wants to get Silver Edge, so as an example, Slark is a great Silver Edge carrier. DK is a great Silver Edge carrier. Even someone like Troll, situationally is great. You get Silver Edge when you want to allow yourself to become an initiator, and at the same time break someone's passive, and that's another game winning condition. Then you do it. But what I'm saying is, Anti-Mage already has a good way of initiating. You have a blink, so I don't really see how Shadow Blade Silver Edge will make you become a better hero, because you already do what you can do even without Silver Edge. You can blink in, that's your initiation, but breaking Spectre's passive, I'm sure that will do something, but it is more important for you to have BKB and actually survive the fight. Because if you don't have BKB, it's crazy to me how easy it is from the enemy team's perspective. Anti-Mage at this hour, with this lineup without BKB, you're just gonna die. Like, you're so easy to kill. Like, I don't know, like, you have Manta Style, but it's not like you can dodge every one of the spells. If you get stunned by Wallach's ultimate, Quapcast ultimate, it's not disjointable, you're gonna take damage. And right click from Kunkka, you're gonna die without BKB. Like, one disable, you're gonna die. And you also have to expect that at least at one point they're gonna get Hex. Like, it can be Kunkka, it can be DP, it can be Quap, whoever. They will try to get Hex. If you get Hex, you're dead during the team fight. You cannot, it's not like,
No.
so I don't think Silver Edge is good at it. No. What was your first question, by the way? Before that you had another question? I didn't understand it.
Like, just using Abyssal Blade with a surprise, and then like, using that as an opportunity to rush.
Yeah, that makes sense. That totally actually makes sense. But so what I'm saying is, Abyssal Blade allows you to do that, like guarantee a kill. But again, like, you have to think about what's better, guaranteeing a random kill, like, or making you to actually survive in team fight. If you get BKB, it's like getting 10 seconds fresh BKB. You're unkillable, right? How do you kill Anti-Mage with 10 seconds BKB at minute 32? Like, they just can't. Spectre doesn't even have, is not even getting close to Abyssal Blade. He was saying, yeah, he's not even getting close to Abyssal Blade yet. He only has Diffusal, so nobody really has that much physical damage to kill you if you pop BKB. So if I get BKB, I'm guaranteed to survive the next team fight. That's just what I know. I just know I'm gonna survive. If I get Abyssal Blade, I might kill someone, but what I'm saying is, what if he just buybacks? Like, if I get Abyssal Blade, I kill Spectre. What if Spectre just buys back ultimate and just fight again and our team gets wiped? Like, then what? Then what do I do? Then we get the Roshan and we cannot Roshan the anything with the Roshan, then it's like, I don't know. That's my thinking process. Like,
Yeah, you're not gonna look at me. That's pretty much what happens.
yeah. So let's actually find out what happens with Abyssal Blade. You're gonna get it soon. Skipping it to the point where you get it. Okay, gonna watch this fight. Go back a little bit. You have an Abyssal Blade. This guy's Smoke S5. Beastmaster is gonna provide a vision, so this is like an ideal team fight. But imagine you had Dust. That makes a big difference. Gonna go for Quap, double stun. That was a lot of investment. Right. Yeah, this is actually exactly what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna blink in and try to put up the team fight. Good job, but he glimmer caped away, right? He glimmer caped and right away. So we really need to get a Dust. We're gonna keep chasing. Nice double kill. Oh, so you actually got the kill here. Yeah, very good job. Good job. I mean, good job, man. Good job. But what I'm saying here is, imagine that, like, I don't even think you guys needed Abyssal Blade to kill this Quap, right? Like, right here.
Yeah.
No, like, yeah, you can Abyssal and initiate, but what I'm saying is, if you just blink, Manta Style and just click, I'm sure she's gonna get stunned, and followed by Satanic King, whatever, like, this guy's just dead. So, excuse me. What I'm saying is, what's the afterward right here? So your blink is on cooldown, I'm sorry, your Manta Style is on cooldown, your Abyssal is on cooldown, but do you see, like, how many magic damage is walking around? Like, this guy's popping something, and you're now like, oh, my items are on cooldown, I have to be really careful. But if you have BKB right here, you just pop BKB. You don't take, if you pop BKB, you take no damage from Blade Mail. So you just pop BKB, run into Spectre, right click the shit out of him, and like things become much easier. That's what I see differently, or if that makes sense to you. I mean, you guys want to fight, but what I'm saying is, we always have to think about the better way of playing the hero, and what would have happened if we itemized slightly differently. And I can confidently say that BKB would have let you guys win this fight much more easily. I just see it happening. BKB is the item, so yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, like I'm thinking about the last two games, the ones after this one.
Okay.
Which like I end up winning. But even in those ones, if I just got a BKB, like I can see how that makes a big difference.
Yeah. Okay, so you're getting Satanic. Interesting. Very interesting. That's actually very interesting. I mean, I when I say interesting, it means that I respect your choice. I really want to see how you utilize this item.
I can tell you my thought process behind it was if like basically if like I was thinking like a BKB Satanic, like the Satanic is like gives me that massive lifesteal. So if they don't manage to kill me like in a burst, then I just man fight them. That's my thought process.
Satanic. It's an interesting item, very interesting item, but yeah, but yeah, I want to see how things play out, because at this pace, just feeling the pace of the game, how things played out in the last fight, I can see how Satanic is working, but I'm worried about you getting just bursted by the enemy at one point in the team fight, because I'm pretty sure Spectre will get Abyssal Blade to kill you. I'm pretty sure at least one person in the enemy team will get hacks at one point to kill you. If you get Abyssal Bladed and you cannot react with your counter spell, if you get hexed and you cannot react to your counter spell, that's like the beginning of the end. You're just gonna die. If you don't have buyback, you lose the game. That's my thinking process. So Satanic may help you, like, because it gives you the status resistance and all. But what I'm saying is, without BKB, you cannot play aggressive. Like, do you see how, like, yeah, even at this point, yeah, do you see how, like, you have a Reaver that's like 3,000 gold, almost BKB. So if you sell Wraith Band, if you sell Matchstick, and if you didn't buy a Reaver, that's like 10 seconds BKB. If you had BKB in this fight, you actually win the team fight. I guarantee you win the team fight right here, right now. They did this. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait, and right here I blink in BKB. This dude is 100% dead. You will even save your Beastmaster. And seeing that Anti-Mage pop BKB and he's going ham, the enemy team cannot react. They're forced to get out. If they don't get, if they're trying to put up more team fights on you with Anti-Mage who has 10 seconds BKB, these two are not stupid. Like, this is not stupid, guy. He's not stupid. They're gonna fight, and you guys win the team fight. I think that's how valuable BKB 10 second is, like, at this hour. So good, so good.
Yeah.
So you're gonna waste your Aegis, of course, because you blinked in, and like, see how much damage you're taking from Kunka's axe, bolt, like magical damage. Like, you just got melted, and now you're forced to run away, of course. And even at this hour, if you had BKB, you can really put up a team fight. But you can do that. Pop the Manta Style. Now you're silenced. Now you can't really go elsewhere. We're kind of panicking. So yeah, 100% is a BKB problem. 100%.
Yeah. Alright, man. I'm low-key very tired, but everything you said so far, like, it's added a lot more, like, thought process into what I'm doing.
Okay.
And I appreciate that a lot.
All right.
I will like update you over Discord. Like I'll let you know after the next few months.
Okay.
Like how it changed, like what my new thought processes are.
Yeah.
And I'll keep you up on the.
I really want to see your next game after this coaching session within like next few days, and see how you much improved or how much you changed. But remember to get Overvenom. I think that was a big part that we talked about. Overvenom is just so good. And you know, farming, hitting more jungle camps. If you're not doing anything, I get it that lane creeps give you more gold. That's good thinking process. But if you're Anti-Mage, you should be just hitting creeps entire time. If you're not doing anything, hit the jungle camps. Do it. And remember that BKB is the item that you want to go in the most matchups in your bracket. That's like game winning shit. That's basically everything you gotta remember. Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
All right.
Thank you very much, man.
Okay. Goodbye.